Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Hope you're having a great day. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. That's right, September 8th, and we're already past Labor Day, and the weather, fall is here. We're feeling good. I hope you guys are doing great. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. Um, I'm loving it. Fall is here, my favorite time of the year. Like I told you guys, it's fall, spring, winter, summer. Summer is my least favorite time of the year. But I love the fall. Changing of the leaves, a nice cool weather, especially when you're camping or fishing or you're going out. You don't have to worry about that humidity anymore. So it's just great, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Monday through Friday at noon, lunchtime fun. 5 different ways to watch the show. Your Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. Please subscribe on Omo Carrara page. We're also on the Ocean's Pit page, and we're on X as well, which used to be Twitter, 5 days a week, folks. Friday. I'm happy. I want to thank everybody that showed up last night to Zaza's in Lake Barrington. Wow, what a crowd. It was fun. Thank you, Massimo and the family. You do a great job over there. Jeff Dubray was on fire. Thank you, Jeff. It was great seeing my cohorts, my good buddy Sonny, of course, cousin Tommy, cousin Rhonda, everybody being there, Dave's and Mal Buddy, everybody. So it was good turnout, and thank you so much for that at wonderful Zaza's in Lake Barrington. Now tonight, me and Double T, Tony Toto, will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. That's an 8 o'clock hit. It's nice to be back at Chicago Prime. Tomorrow night on the 9th is a private affair. It's a wedding. So I will not be playing anywhere for the public to see us this Saturday. Sunday through Wednesday, we'll be leaving town. Sunday through Tuesday, coming home Wednesday. I'll be going camping, going to Starved Rock for a little fishing, a little camping. And something that I love to do. That's my getaway. You know, I love my camping, fishing. I love making my models, and I love walking my dogs. And of course, the Almost Home Foundation. So let's get right to our sponsors, folks. One of the best companies around. You're talking about Ace Hardware, folks. Can't go wrong with Ace. Ace is the place all the time, every day of the week. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. They got a lot of great sales and things going on, folks. This deal is through September 11th. Buy a $50 Ace gift card and receive a $10 bonus gift card for free. You can't beat that, folks. 30-gallon lawn and leaf bags, only 2 for $5. How about Fall Ace Fall Lawn Seats? 31-pound bag is only $12.99. And the mums are in the store right now, folks. Plus, they got fall decorations and Halloween decorations as well. So get out there, folks, to Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Still, $20 off anytime you say grill your Ace off. It's still not too late to buy a grill for next year. Get that $20 off just by saying grill your Ace off. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville. Ace Hardware is the place helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's our good friends Raffaello, Jackie, and Melissa. Thank you guys for all your support. Yeah, you got to love them. And how about my good buddies from Gorelli Pavement Service? You got to love Gorelli, man. They've been around for many, many years, and they do the job right. For your parking lot and driveway needs. You know, Gorelli knows the curb appeal of your home and business largely affected by your concrete and asphalt. Gorelli's here to help keep your asphalt looking brand new with proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack filling, or patching. Now, they service Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. For a free estimate, call Laura or Barb. Tell them Tony O sent you at 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service. 815-271-5835. Oh, yeah. Support, support, support. And you guys looking for a lawyer? Nothing better than Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. He'll get the job done. Roy McCampbell, 708-275-4264. And my good buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center. Great seeing you, Sal. They are in the beautiful Elgin area, folks. They've been servicing construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. And my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions. Increase profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you go with Laura Ocean Solutions. And let's not forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Javier will hand roll those cigars and deliver them right to your home. Tell them Tony O sent you, 727-366-7536. And then our good friends from Trico Hair Experts. Trico, recreating great hair days from Rosemont, Illinois. Anthony and Carmela do a great job. 773-999-7888. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things Monday to Friday. Little lunchtime fun here on Friday. And let's see who's in the house today. Buddy, great seeing you last night, buddy. Thank you. Ryan Lewis, my friend, how you doing? Kathy Eppolito, Dennis. Yes, you'll work in Wisconsin, Dennis, if you need them. Absolutely. Susan, the closer, Jambroni, always closing the doors, baby. You got to do best. Selling great houses. Jill, Kathy, Albert, what's up, guys? Sandra Argento, Michelangelo, Back to Blue, Robert Provenzano, great seeing you and Jan yesterday. Thank you. Robin, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday. Friday. Guys, October is right around the corner. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Right around the corner, folks, is October. Hardcore Italians and the International Sports Italian Hall of Fame bring you Columbus Day Bocce Ball Tournament at the Casa Royale in Stone Park. It's a great event. It's got music, food, motorcycle show, car show. I'll be playing bocce with the Oceanettes. That's right. Danny Mazzi, Joey Spins, and the ace in the hole, Jimmy Marchese. It's going to be fun. You want to be part of this event at the Columbus Day Bocce Ball Tournament at the Casa Italiana in Stone Park. Go to eventbrite.com and book your tickets. That is Saturday, October 7th, 8 a.m. in the morning. Great way to start the morning, folks. Absolutely. Erica, how you doing, my dear friend? And guys, if you're booked a cruise and you're coming to the 2024 Music Cruise, we know that October 1st is the final payment. Not that many rooms left. Mary, ntdvacations.com. It's going to be great, folks. It's still got time to book it. Remember, it's the Royal Caribbean's Wonders of the Seas. It's the biggest ship on the water, 4 football fields long. And it's Florida, Bahamas, St. Martin, and St. Thomas in January 7th to January 14th, 2024. When you're cold out there, freezing here in Chicago, you can be out in the sun and the fun with Tony Ocean, the main event band, Mojo's Jukebox, and the world-renowned Seventh Heaven, baby. Richie and Mary and the crew know how to do cruises, and I'm excited to be part of it. We're excited. 2024 Chicago Music Cruise. All right. I also want to hope you guys are having a good time. I'm excited about everything going on. You know what? We got some stuff. I want to say congratulations to the Detroit Lions beating the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday. The very first game of the NFL football season is back. I'm hoping that the Jets destroy Buffalo this Sunday. And, of course, the Packers beat the Bears. I think the Bears is a 3 o'clock game, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to be fun because I just love football. Also, happy 32-year anniversary to Amy and Jody Conrad, my good friends from Indianapolis. Have a nice 32-year anniversary, guys. God bless you. Also, yesterday morning, I had a meeting with the great Ron Onesti. Of course, we all know Ron, and Nick Sahajas, the piano man, and putting together our Dean Martin show, Memories Are Made of This. It's going to happen, folks, October 29th. It's a Sunday at the Des Plaines Theater. It's going to be fantastic. And Nick Sahajas and his big band is going to be backing us up. And we're doing a special tribute to Dean. Memories Are Made of This. And I haven't done it since 2017. So it's going to be cool. I got special guests. We got Gold Diggers, all the great songs. We got stories. It's not your average Dean Martin tribute show. It's going to be something completely different, produced by Ron Onesti and musical director St. Nick Sahajas. So I'm excited. There you go. Joanne, how you doing, honey? Hope you're doing well. Amy, you got it, honey. Congratulations, you guys. Pina in the house. What's going on, folks? All right. It's going to happen. Fox News, Hunter Biden, expected to be finally indicted by the end of the month. This has been going on for a while. The guy belongs in jail, folks. That's all there is to it. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, whatever it is, this guy did something wrong. And all those rappers who went to jail for the exact same thing, they went to jail. But Hunter needs to go to jail. If the Biden family, if the Democrats and the people right now in this regime, if they're going to play it smart, what they should do, because everybody thinks because they're jumping all over Trump, of course, and indictments, 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 indictments. If Biden was smart, he would tell his son to go to jail and do the time. Of course, he'd be in a country club camp, wouldn't be like regular jail, but it would just show that, hey, look, what's fair is fair on both sides. Will it happen? I don't know. It should happen. I'm hope. Mary, does anyone see what I write? Yes, Mary Tark, how you doing, my dear friend from Oconomowoc? Just past Monday, we were at Bristol Renaissance Fair. Me and my sister Tanya, we posted some pictures. There's a picture of me, and behind me is a tree. And that tree, in front of that tree, is one of my good late friend who passed away. One of my best friends, the best friend I had, George Tark, who passed away. He used to have a cigar shop, a little cigar stand there at the Bristol Renaissance Fair. So me and my sister, we go there every year, but we stop at that particular spot and we light up a cigar for George. And it's funny because some of the people I met through George at the Bristol Renaissance Fair, they were too there. Now we didn't know that we were going to be there. We didn't know that they're all good, but we just happened to just fall in front of that spot and we lit a cigar for George because I do miss my buddy very much. So, Mary, I hope you're doing well, and I hope George is doing well himself. George's son is doing well. Please give him my bets. All right. Hey, Vince Amore in the house. What's up, my brother? So, will Hunter go? I don't know. He should. He should definitely go to jail, folks, to do it right, but we'll see. We don't know. A couple other things, folks. For you hockey, Chicago Blackhawks fans, NBC reports that Chris Chelios, the Chicago Blackhawks will retire Chris Chelios' jersey, number 7. Well overdue. The great Chris Chelios, they will retire his jersey, number 7, for the great years that he did. Chris Chelios, congratulations on your jersey getting retired. So that's great. Jimmy Fallon, late night talk shows. If you've watched the show before, folks, you know what I feel about late night television. It seems like they're all bought from the same people. They're all bought with their own regime. I've not really watched late night since Johnny Carson retired, since David Letterman retired. I used to watch Craig Olson. If I ever watched Fallon or Kimball or anything, I'd watch it only because the guests that I like were on the show. But Jimmy Fallon always looks like he's smiling, always in a great mood, always happy. Well, folks, we got 16 former employees of The Tonight Show just said that Jimmy Fallon is they called it a toxic workplace. Almost like the same thing they did to Ellen DeGeneres when her crew said the same thing. You see the smiley guy? I don't know. I never trusted that guy. Anyway, they say he shows up drunk to shows. They say he's abusive to the staff. Now, these are quotes that these former employees are saying. Now, whether they're pissed off because they got fired, but sometimes you guys know two sides of the story. The one in the middle is usually the truth. So there could be a little bit of both. They might have been angry, and this might have happened too. So they came out and said what they did. I don't know. You know, it's got to be, you got to treat your workers well, man. You got to treat people well. Look, we all have bad days. Me included. We all have bad days. And sometimes you just snap or sometimes you're just not there. But you got to be, the crew makes you who you are, man. I mean, like Jimmy Fallon's got that smile, but if he's got his guys behind him that are all, pissed off at him, it ain't going to work. Just a little plug. Oops, sorry. And I'm very lucky. I got a great crew behind me. Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, Ryan O'Ryan was great also, still is. Danny Ramundi. I got some good guys with me. And that's what you need to be successful. My wife, Laura, of course, booking the shows, taking care of stuff. So I'm very fortunate to have that. And look, we're all going to have bad days. We all do. It's just part of life. But 16 former employees, toxic workplace. Jimmy Fallon, folks. China. They're trying to buy land in the United States of America, folks, and they should not own any property in the United States of America, China. Keep them where they belong, not here in the United States of America. That's just my opinion. It might not mean anything, but it is what it is. Michael, Jimmy is smiling, thinking about his bank account every night. You're right about that, brother. They all smiling. Paulette, how you doing? We're so happy for you, Tony. We're happy you make people laugh and smile, dance your hearts out. I miss you guys. Lots of love for all of you. Well, I miss you guys too, Paulette, and I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. God bless you and your family. Virginia Tech soccer player allegedly benched for not kneeling during Black Lives Matters. Now, you notice that this is happening, folks. Some of these people, the coach at one college last month, they're getting trouble. They didn't kneel during Black Lives Matters, or some of them didn't kneel during, didn't stand up to the national anthem. Whatever it is, after this stuff happens to them, they sue, and they all end up making a lot of money. This particular Virginia Tech soccer player who did not kneel during Black Lives Matters, and it's her choice. I got it, but I mean, she just got $100,000 settlement in cash. $100,000. She fought for her rights. You have the right to, but Black Lives Matters. That's their thing. That's what they believe in. Good for them. That's their thing. They can do what they want. Just like a national anthem for us. When you're at a ballpark and it is everybody stands up in the United States and sings the national anthem. You need to take your hat off. You need to stand up. You got to be off the phone. Stop doing that and do what's due here in the United States of America. So far, it's still free, folks, and we are doing everything we're doing because it's free. Now, I know everything is being taken away from us, and I don't know how much longer it's going to be free. But I do know for right now, we are still free in the greatest country in the world. Now, I know we got our problems, and we know what our problems are. At least you know when you're watching this show what I believe our problems are. Change needs to be made in 2024. We know that. And just like I said, we had a topic a couple of days ago about having kids in elementary school, I think, maybe even high school, stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance every day in class. I still believe that they should bring that back. Stand up every morning, look at the flag, and say, Pledge Allegiance to the flag. I think it's important. Again, just an opinion from a little guy like me. But that message is strong, very strong. And we got to stop getting our kids and people to not keep trying not to respect our flag and our country. Because right now we're here. You guys do remember, man, every time all these other countries where they would leave those countries to come to the United States of America for better earnings, to get a better life, blah, 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 blah. Now remember, folks, if the United States of America goes down, where do we go? Where do we go? It's a scary thing. Jim Irwin, where do I sign up? Show me the money. There you go. Jim Irwin, good man. You got to love him, man, with his AC/DC band, still kicking ass TNT. You got to check them out. If you love AC/DC and you want to see a good tribute band that does it justice to their people that they're tributing, like the great AC/DC, go see Jim Irwin. Does a great job. There's a little bit of Brian Johnson, little Bon Scott. They do all different AC/DC songs. So go check them out. TNT, Jim Irwin. Great guy. All right. So, and here you go. This is CNN in Florida. No, this is not Florida. Sorry. This is in Indiana. 21 people indicted. 90 dogs seized in Indiana for dog trafficking and drug trafficking. Dog fighting and drug trafficking. You know how I feel about animals. And I'm talking all animals. I love them all. But dog fighting like that, Michael Vick years ago got in trouble for that, lost his whole career. And in some cities and towns, it's something that they've been doing for years and years, especially on the southern side. It should be banned. It should be banned. And if it isn't in some of these states, it should be. And of course, some of these guys are obviously doing it. Uh, how do you do that? How do you look at a dog and watch another dog just destroy each other for money? That's something that just needs to be stopped. Anything to do with animals. After Dan's knee replacement, hoping to come out and see a Carol. I hope he's better too. Give him my best here. Ron Starr, the elite's planning to go to the moon or Mars. Well, we get left behind. Ron Starr, my good buddy, a great entertainer in his own right. You got to go see him and Lisa P tonight at Johnny Cabs in Burr Ridge, 5 to 7. I'll be doing some shows coming up at Johnny Cabs in the new year of 2024. But you got to go see my buddy Ron Starr. You've seen him play with our band. You've seen Lisa P. She's phenomenal. And them two together, they do a great, great show. So check them out tonight. Johnny Cabs, 5 to 7 in Burr Ridge, Illinois. Johnny Cabs, Ronnie Starr. Patrick Haig, how you doing, buddy? You're watching Ocean's Pit. Want to thank Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. My good buddy Danny Mazzi, tell him Tony O sent you. And don't forget Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. I got to call them next week, folks. I got to bring my sister Natalie's car in. Michael or Gigi, if you're listening, we're going to bring in Natalie's car to Crash Champions in Schaumburg over there. But go there, take care of their stuff. They're also sponsors of the Columbus Day Float. And I got to call Michael and talk to him about some stuff. So that's funny. I'm excited for the Columbus Day Float happening October 9th. I'll have my own float. And this year, folks, Ron Onesti is doing something different with the floats. They're going to be named after a theme. From what I'm hearing, Nick Sahaj is going to be doing one tribute to Ellis Island. When all the people, immigrants came to Ellis Island for the very first time, came to the United States. Mine will be a tribute to Dean Martin float, which our show is going to be October 29th at the Des Plaines Theater, oshows.com, Sunday. But we're going to have the whole float on the Dean Martin tribute. So that's going to be our theme for our float this year. And I'll have the main event band on there. Well, at least Danny, Jerry, and Tony Toto. Nina, how are you doing? It's going to be good. Michelangelo, dog fighting is horrible. Yeah. And people should be tossed in the swamp with the alligators. Absolutely. Free those dogs and put these people that are doing that in the alligators. Kill them. Get rid of them. Me and Nick were coming back from the meeting with Ron Onesti yesterday in a van in front of me. I had to look twice. It said, Transylvania Meat Company. I am the Count. It's a true place. Romanian Sausage Company, 847-277-9677. It's a Transylvania Meat Company. It was the van in front of me. I mean, who knows? I was waiting for Dracula to come out. Anyway, Transylvania Meat Company. Romaine sausage. I bet you it's good tasting, too. Nina, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. All right, it is Retro Friday. You're absolutely right. And birthday time. Nina, why don't you say happy birthday to your teacher, if I'm right? Mrs. McKenzie? If she's your teacher? Well, say happy birthday to Mrs. McKenzie. Happy birthday. William Devane, great character actor, celebrating. Max Schreck. He was in the original silent movie of Orlok. Speaking of Dracula, one of the best. Happy birthday. Henry Diltz, folks. He was a great rock and roll photographer. John Lennon, the Monkees. Henry Diltz celebrates a birthday. One of the great female singers in rock and roll, Chrissie Hynde from The Pretenders, celebrates a birthday today. Remember Joanne Worley from the TV show Laugh-In, celebrates a birthday today. Michael Winslow from Police Academy, the man with 1,000 voices. We did a show with him last year for Back to Blue in Springfield, which we're going to be doing again this year, December 2nd. Michael Winslow was a guest, and he did all his different voices with his mouth, and he's celebrating a birthday today. The great songwriter, the great Diane Warren. When I See You Smile, Bon Jovi songs. She wrote so many great songs for a lot of great artists. Celebrates a birthday today. John Phillips Law, one of the actors from the original movie Golden Voyages of Sinbad. Ray Harryhausen celebrates a birthday today. Rock and roller Pink turns 42 years old today. I don't know. Can you call it rock and roll? I don't know. Anyway, 42 years old. Patsy Cline, Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Anyway, Crazy was written by the great Willie Nelson. But happy birthday to Patsy Cline. David Arquette, actor, brother of Roseanne Arquette, celebrating a birthday today. Martin Freeman, great British actor, played Dr. Watson in the Sherlock Holmes BBC series, 51 years old. Bernie Sanders, political Bernie Sanders, politician, 81 years old today, folks. All right, gigs coming up next Wednesday. September 13th, I'll be at JC Pub in McCook with Jerry Jams. And then September 20th, we're going to a place called Antonio's, which used to be Sergio's in Itasca, where I first met my wife, Laura. Have not been in that place in 20 years. We'll be performing there Thursday, September 20th, Antonio's in Itasca. Don't forget St. Jude's benefit right around the corner, Sunday, September 17th. Carl and Paula Doty do a great event, folks, at the Melrose Park Civic Center, Sunday, September 17th. Stephanie Lemonberger, Regina Karma, John Anthony, Nick Sahajas, of course. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there. It's going to be a great event. All the money goes to St. Jude's. I'm excited. Jerry Jams will be there. Also, the Dean Martin Show. Remember, memories are made of this, October 29th. At the Des Plaines Theater, oshows.com. And I'll be doing a little couple songs at Tiny and Tall Dog Rescue Party that's going to be happening on the 23rd of September. It's the hours between 1 and 6. I'll be doing something there before I do my other gig for my friend Ann Margaret. And it's going to be at Kai's in Glendale Heights. So come on out, give money for another great dog organization, Tiny and Tall, folks. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Let's get down. What else we got to talk about today, folks? According to Fox News, Senator Joni Ernst wants remote government workers investigated. Her quote was, "We are coming for them." You know, I think everybody in the government world, no matter what side that they're on, are being investigated. They should be this time, some more than others. We all know the Republican side of Donald Trump is being how many indictments. And remember, every time you indict, we unite. And then, of course, on the government, on the Democratic side, nobody. Everybody can get away with murder, do whatever the hell they're doing, and it's okay. Everybody looks the other way, which is completely unfair. Remember, folks, through years in politics, Democrats and Republicans always going to bump heads. They're always not going to agree. That's part of their thing. I got it. But it seems to me in the past that it seems no matter what their beliefs were, they seem to come together for the best of the United States of America. It seems to me. I never followed politics that much. The last, since COVID, since the flu, since the pandemic, and the Trump and the whole thing like that, I started following it more. But it doesn't seem like they really care about the United States of America. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Oh, Michael Bublé. Happy birthday. We got to open for Michael Bublé in Atlanta, Georgia with my old band many years ago. Tony, 9 of us giving a shout out in the audience. Angelo, how you guys doing over there in Steubenville, Ohio? Pray for Mr. Ross. He broke his leg yesterday. Well, Mr. Ross, I hope you're feeling better with your leg, buddy. Hope you're feeling better with your leg. Fox News, Native American group that were complaining about removing the Washington Redskins name removal was funded by Soros Foundation. No shit. Now, folks, they're trying to say that I think 64% of the people want the Redskins name back again. I don't know. Is Redskins, I know everybody's so anal right now and so politically correct. Would it be the same thing as the Black Hawks? I don't know. It's just interesting what's happening. New York City, the Big Apple, one of the greatest cities in the world. Broadway, music, so many great things. If you make it there, you can make it anywhere. They're in trouble, folks. Mayor Eric Adams comes on Fox. This is Fox News and Newsmax. The illegal immigrants are destroying the city of New York City. He's begging for help. They're taking over New York City, folks. You don't think Chicago is right behind there? You don't think California? You don't think these big states is going to happen? It's happening now. If they're going to take down New York, folks, just think what they can do. Just like September 11th, they thought if they could knock down the towers, our country would be over. And for a while, we were in trouble there. I heard a Native American group is suing them to get their name back. Yes, that's what I hear too, Mary Margaret. They're trying to sue, and they got some signatures. I forgot how many they had, but they're trying to get the name back. Aren't they, Sanctuary City? Yeah, Mary, I don't know. It's on them. I agree. They're letting these people in. Just like Chicago, they're bringing these people in. Come on, man. When it came to Ellis Island, they got their paperwork. They became citizens. They did what they had to do. It's crazy what's going on. If New York goes down, folks, that's it. Chicago's next. And I know California's probably trashed already. It's like if you look in California, you got the Democrat on one part of the state, you got the Republicans in the middle, you got Democrats on both sides, you got the little Republicans in the middle to fight for that state. Did you know they're turning into the old Marathon restaurant into a shelter for migrants right in the middle of Greektown? Michelle, how you doing, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. See? I mean, they're doing what they're doing here in Chicago. It's going to happen. You think it's only happening in New York? They're taking down the greatest city in the world. One of the greatest cities in the world, New York City. You don't think Chicago's next? Eric Adams, please, he's begging for help. Now, folks, when I hear stories like this, I'm scared. I'm scared for this country, folks. I'm scared for my kids and their grandkids and their future. I'm scared for our future. Fox News, Vice President Kamala Harris says she's ready to step in for President Joe Biden. May he have to be taken out of office. People have been saying it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. He won't make it to the election because already they said they weren't going to debate whoever the Republican candidate is, especially if it's Donald Trump. President Joe Biden said he still won't debate. He's not going to debate. Now come on. We all love the debates through the years. We'd watch them, see who, Kamala Harris is going to end up being president of the United States before the election happens in 2024. Interesting news. Illegals are now spitting on a wife with kids and a father with a kid. The reason they received $2,200 for just walking in, and cell phones too, Mary. What do you think is going to happen if she becomes president, acting president of the United States? You're watching Ocean's Pit, folks. Fox News. Here's the headlines. Insanity. They're also asking kids in elementary schools to put masks on, but they're also telling them what kind of masks to wear in the elementary schools. Rumor has it, airplanes, October 1st, masks are coming back. I don't know. This is just rumors you hear. We don't know that for sure. Putting them in schools and elementary kids and telling them what kind of mask they need to wear. We're going to go through that whole fiasco again. Longhorn Steakhouse. Whether you're a fan or not, folks, if you go to their Facebook page and you share their comments, this is before September 13th. You got to do this if you're interested. You get a free steak dinner plus 2 free drinks. Longhorn Steakhouse. If you share their comments before September 13th, you get a free steak dinner plus 2 alcoholic beverage drinks. Interesting. Fox News. Florida man gets busted with guns, drugs, and prostitutes on the Nantucket Yacht Club. No shit. Guns, drugs, and prostitutes. And he gets busted on a yacht in Florida. Oh boy, that's got to happen at least once a month. Speaking of former President Joe Biden, said he was joking about masks while he was filming. He said, "Please don't tell him I don't wear one." Today is National Be Busy Day. I hope you're all busy. Carmela, how you doing, honey? My good friend from Trico Hair Experts. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Dennis, we know it's going to happen, buddy. They're going to happen. They're going to put those masks on people again. If they close down us again, folks, our country is done. All your businesses are done. If this regime takes over again in 2024. Taste of Chicago starts today in Grant Park. According to ABC, the question I'm asking, how many people are going to Taste of Chicago in the city of Chicago right now? Everybody that's watching, who is going to take that ride into the city and go to the Taste of Chicago starting this weekend, starting tonight or today in Grant Park? Who is going? Hell no, Michael. And he's a man. He's back to blue. Susan says, no, I'm not going. If you gave me free tickets, if you gave me a free ride there, I still wouldn't go. Won't do it. Won't care to do it. Taste of Chicago. Jill says, no, haven't been in Chicago since before COVID. Yeah. Not me, folks. And I don't know how much money they're going to make or they're going to lose. This quote was sent in by Julia Elgrago Garrison. And I love this quote, guys. Never trust a partner who still communicates with their ex. Now, let's go back. Ex, if you have children, that's nothing. You can't get away with that because you're both mother and father of parents. Or it could also be ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends. Never trust a partner who still communicates with their ex. Albert, I never support the big city events either. Patrick says no. Interesting stuff, folks. All right, so if you're in the Maui fire, victims are eligible for major cash settlements. Victims may be owed compensation for those who experienced some of these problems. Of course, the lawsuits are flying, folks. Smoke, inhalation, folks, physical injury, property damage, damage to home, damage to priceless possessions, loss of animals, loss of employment, loss of business, death of loved ones. Lawsuits are going to be flying high in Maui, folks. All right, this is a crazy story. According to CNBC, folks, New York man was killed instantly by his Peloton bike. Family says in a lawsuit. His Peloton. It's an exercise bike. New York man was killed instantly. So I had to see the story, right? What are they talking about? A family in New York man claims he was killed by the Peloton bike just 6 months after buying it, according to a lawsuit filed in a state court. The gentleman was holding onto the bike to get up from the floor when the bike spun around and severed his artery, killing him instantly in the lawsuit. In response, Peloton says Furtano's negligence caused his death and the company is not legally responsible. I'm going to have to go with Peloton here. I'm going to have to go with that. The guy got off the floor. I don't know how he fell, grabbed onto the machine, probably pushed a button. The machine started turning around and killed him. They will go to court. He's going to get something. I don't know. But that's just negligence of that particular man. Just my opinion. If they move the Taste Arlington Heights like the Bears, I'd go. There you go, Scott. Scott Hall, how you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Six hanging with Ron, supporting what he does, organization does. That's it. Me too. Absolutely. Anything Onesti does in the city, I don't care if he's opening a gas station, I'll be there. Good point. Thank you so much there. Mary says she'd agree with Peloton. I do too. I don't think this a New Yorker has got a shot, got a case. I'm sorry for the guy, to his family, that the guy passed away, he died. Ryan, I miss you too, brother. John Cusack, great Chicago actor. The Walton family, who own half of Walmart, Jim Walton's wealth in 2012 was $23.9 billion. That's in 2012. In 2023, he's worth $73.1 billion. Jim Walton. Rob Walton, $71.1 billion. Alice Walton, $70.1 billion. The minimum wage at Walmart is $7.25. The Walton family inherited half of Walmart stock. $7.25 minimum wage. It's pathetic, number one. Number two, and some of these people who are working for $7.25, trying to make a living, trying to make ends meet, some of these people are losing their jobs anyway because they're taking away the cashiers. Pretty soon, we're going to be just opening the warehouse, and you're going to say, there's the box of tomatoes, there's the can of goods, go get them, help yourself, and they'll check out there, right there at the warehouse. You'll be opening the containers yourself. Boyd, how you doing? How about John Boy? There you go, buddy. Is that crazy? $7.25 minimum wage. Walmart cut starting pay for some new hires. Under the new structure, most new hires will make the lowest possible hourly wage for that store. It's pathetic. Pathetic, folks. $7.25. Stella, maybe we'll see you tonight. How you doing, hon? 50 years of trickle down has turned millionaires into billionaires and the working class into the working poor. Everybody just working just to try to make ends meet. Just to try to make ends meet. I feel sorry for people that work in, it's hard. Folks, it's even hard when you got money. I'm not talking about millionaires. When people are out there, they have pretty good money. They still got to be careful these days. What they invest in, what they spend, what they buy. People aren't buying like they used to. They're afraid. You ain't know what's going to happen. Fox News. This is even more disturbing, folks. 2 Chicago women have been charged with stealing more than $1,400 worth of merchandise from Nordstrom's Rack in Oak Brook on Wednesday. 2 Chicago women. $1,400 worth of stuff at the Nordstrom rack. Now, Nordstrom's rack, everything is slashed. So I don't know what they had to steal. They had to steal probably a lot to come up with 1,400, but I don't know. One of them even bit the police officer. And because of that, her bond was doubled. Because, yeah, Thelma and Louise would be proud of them, right? What a bunch of idiots, folks. Leading report, breaking news, Maui residents in Hawaii are being arrested by police simply for trying to visit their own homes. Mind you, they're trying to go back to their own homes, which they own, to see if anything's left, if anything they can salvage. They're being arrested for going back to their own homes in Maui. Rogia, how you doing? How the investment manager fees make the loan sharks blush? Good point, Ro. I hope you're doing well, my dear. Have you seen Halloweeners? Oscar Mayer, whoever eats this shit, anyway, these hot dogs. Now they got black licorice flavored hot dogs made with real chicken, pork, beef, and black licorice. Who buys this shit? Black licorice hot dogs? Let's go right out and get them. I'm annoyed with ABC commercial. The kid saying that his dad is talking to the air conditioner again. It sucks. CBS Morning, some of Freddie Mercury, just his birthday a couple days ago. Great frontman formerly of the band Queen. Of course, the great Freddie Mercury. There'll be another one like him. What a great voice. What a great songwriter. But some of Freddie Mercury's prized possessions went up for auction in London this week, including his grand baby piano and lyrics that he wrote down on a piece of paper for Bohemian Rhapsody. The grand piano already sold for $2.17 million. Mary, who wants to eat a black wiener? I'm not going to go anywhere with that one. I'm not going to touch that one this afternoon. It's a family show. Black licorice hot dogs, false news. You could be right there, Boyd. You never know what you're getting anymore. But I am surprised that nobody's come up with that. You guys remember, talking about marketing, talking about this as a ploy, whether it's real or not. Remember back years ago, Evian water, made in the mountains by the monks and made into special water from the French, made in France and the Alps by these monks. Bring it to the United States and pay $7 for a bottle of water. Evian, ladies and gentlemen, is the best marketing scam I've ever heard in my life. You know what Evian stands for? What it's spelled backwards is naive. Give it to the Americans and they'll pay $8 for water. Evian, spelled backwards, is naive. Or as Harry Carey would say, "Hi, Steve. Ringo Starr spelled backwards is Ogner Rats." Evian. Drink it from the monks. Folks, I love this hour with you guys. I wish it was longer. But unfortunately, time has come to an end. I need to thank you all for watching the show, everybody. I need to thank you guys for going out and supporting local establishments and live entertainment. We really do appreciate you guys coming out and supporting my show or all the other entertainers' show. There's so many great entertainers out there. Nick Sahajas, Dima Montel, Regina Karma. The list goes on and on. Ron Starr, Lisa P., Tony Toto and his band. when he's not playing with us. Just to go out and be able to do that is a great thing. And when you got holy cow, yeah. Um, I wish I could put more things in words. Um, but I do appreciate what you guys do for entertaining. Appreciate it. Ace Hardware, thank you. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville. Don't wait till the first snowfall to service your snowblower. They offer small engine repair and tune-ups at all of their locations. Tune up on a single stage snowblower is just $105 plus parts. That's Ace Hardware, folks. Don't forget to take advantage of the auto key programming in all their stores. They program and cut car keys at up to 50% less than the dealership. Visit a helpful hub to speak with a certified team member. And download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. That's Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Buy local, shop local. Ace is the place helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And it's important to buy local and shop local. Tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with Double T, Tony Toto in Schaumburg. Tomorrow I'm doing a wedding, so I won't be open to the public. Sunday through Tuesday night late or Wednesday morning, I'll be in Starved Rock. I'll be going live on Monday, one day only. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm taking Ocean's Pit off. But Thursday, mark it down on your calendar, the return of Laura Ocean. Laura Ocean will be back with us on Thursday. So I'm excited. It's going to be cool, guys. Guys, have an incredible weekend. Go out, support local establishments and live entertainment. Be kind to people out there. Life is too short. We need to make a change. Make a change, but start it with yourself. Go out, have some fun. Drink, eat, be merry. Oh, where's Mary? And have a good time. Don't forget, October 1st, the final payment for the Chicago Music Cruise 2024 is due. Go to maryntdvacations.com and make sure you final payment and get that drink package if you're coming on the cruise, folks, because a bottled water on the cruise is $19. Get that drink package and drink and eat and dance and have fun. That's what it's about. In the words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. God bless you all. Mama D, I love you. Everybody, God bless you. Nick Sahajas, take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks.